Hey guys, Bobby here. So I got a comparison video for you guys today. I was asked, what should I get? A Sebenza, or a Les George Talos? And so I figured we could just compare the two and then go from there. So the Sebenzas, you got the Sebenza 25, and then I brought out my large 21s. And the Les George Talos, it's a little bigger. So you got a 3.75 inch blade here. With classic Les George design. He always has that kind of cut out, and the thumb ramp is up there. So very classic Les George design. I really like it. And then let's move some of these to the side. So it is a 3.75 inch blade, so it's going to be a little bigger than any of the Sebenzas. So these are right around, I think, 3.6 or so, but you can see they're right around 3.6. So I mean, I'm talking like barely, but it is height-wise. You can see it's quite a bit bigger. So these are going to ride in your pocket just a little easier. Action on this is really good. Really flies out there. Very glass-like. And same thing with the 25. Really good. So whenever you hear about Sebenzas, you always hear about that smoothness, right? It's very hydraulic filling. It's very consistent through the whole motion, opening it. And I will say, so out of these three, the 21 is really good. My 25 has broken into where, I mean, it is really just glass-like. And I will say so is, this is right there too. I mean, this might be the smoothest one out of all three, to be honest. It's really just really feels like glass. So that's what I would say out of the smoothness. Cutting performance wise, I do think, me personally, and I'm just talking about cutting through material and stuff, this Les George Talos is really good. I would say it's very comparable to the 25, and to me, I think the 21 just kind of beats them both just by a little bit, which I really like. I really like all three. This one does have CTS XHP still, and I did sharpen this one. So not quite a mirror polish, but not bad either. I just put a good working edge on it, a little bit of scratches, but it was actually quite a while ago that I sharpened it. It is really sharp. I actually did cut myself. It's been a few days now, so it's healed, but I did cut myself on this, and it is really sharp. I do carry this still. I carry it pretty often. I do like it. The jimping, so the jimping on it is going to be, very mild, pretty much non-functional. You guys can see everything's been rounded, and the milling is not that deep. So very mild jimping. Just kind of gives you a reference for your fingers. The Sebenza 25 is going to have the most aggressive jimping out of all three of these, and the 21 is probably going to be right in the middle. Super fine jimping, very mild jimping, and I'd say right in the middle. I like it. I probably like it the best, to be honest. Let's take a look at the pocket clip. So the pocket clip, it's not flush like the Sebenza, but I mean, that doesn't matter. However, it's just a small detail, but sometimes details matter, right? You guys can see the lock bar cutout. This on the outside. I've never had a catch on my pants or anything like that, but I do prefer it on the inside, just aesthetically, right? It just looks a little nicer. The lockup on this. So when I first got this, the lockup used to kind of it used to move in my hand. Like, so whenever I bared down on it, I could feel the lock bar move in just a little bit. However, it has settled and it doesn't do that no more. I would say that's right about maybe 40%, 40, 50%, I don't know. And it doesn't move anymore. Feels really good. Locks up nice. Sebenza, you know, you're gonna get that late lockup. Probably closer to 60% or so. So, but it hasn't moved either. And I will say this, since we're looking at it. So this one is from 2012, and this is a 2015 Sebenza. So I noticed they changed the stone washing. You guys can see. So that's a very aggressive type of stone washing, and it's like a much more finer stone washing. So I don't know if it's just the new ones kind of have that. My camera's not focusing. I don't know if it's just the new ones have this type of stone washing, but it's just something I thought I'd point out. So very simple construction with all these. So this one has a pivot bushing. These two don't. You can see standoff, standoff, stop pin, pivot, pivot, stop pin, standoff. So very easy to take apart, maintain, clean, anything that you have to do. You know, just really good, good knives, period. I do like the belly to that blade shape. So a little more belly on the Talos. So if you do tasks where you need that much belly, maybe the Talos might be it. But overall, I will say, so with the Talos, there's not a whole lot of options. You know, you got this plain one. I've seen some different patterns. My favorite's probably the Monkey Edge Frag Edition. I really do like that one. But this isn't bad. You know, I like this one as well. Sebenzas, you got tons of options. You know, from blade shapes to, you know, like my Insingo, different handle materials, Damascus. You know, just tons of different options. I think this is a great knife. However, I found from you know, from me wanting to buy a small Sebenza, I bought a ton of other knives. Then I still ended up buying a small Sebenza. So I would say if you're thinking about getting a Sebenza, I would get one, because eventually you're going to get one anyway. At least that's how, you know, that's what happened to me. And you know, but the Talos is a great knife also. So I hope that helped. You know, you guys put what you think down below. That's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.